Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we are looking at CloudWatch Metrics cheat sheet. And so metrics, it represents a time-ordered set of data points. It's a variable that is monitored over time. And so metrics are data that it's about performance of your systems. So CloudWatch comes with many predefined metrics that are generally namespaced by AWS service, and some very common ones for at least for the EC2 per instance metrics. And you should absolutely know these. And if you don't, look up the AWS documentation. Just make sure you understand what they are. But you have CPU utilization, disk read ops, disk write ops, disk read bytes, disk write bytes, network in, network out, network packets in, and network packets out. So metric data is kept for 15 months, enabling you to view both up-to-the-minute data and historical data. There's metric math. We might have not covered this in this course. I might add it in the future, but it enables you to query multiple CloudWatch metrics and use math expressions to create new time series. I don't think it appears in the exam, but it's great to know this practically. You can publish your own metrics using the AWS CLI or SDK. So if you're using the CLI, it's going to be AWS CloudWatch put metric data. You can define custom metrics in two different resolutions. So you have standard resolution, that's 1 minute, and high resolution, that's under a minute down to a second. With high resolution, you can track in intervals of 1, 5, 10, 30, and multiples of 60 seconds. For data availability, this is when you'll actually be able to see the data. It varies based on service. The one I really want you to remember is that EC2 basic monitoring is 5 minutes. So if you launch up an EC2 instance, it's by default 5 minutes. This will throw you off because most services are 1 minute. If you want 1 minute with EC2, you got to turn detailed monitoring. That costs money, but every other service will generally be 1 minute. Sometimes they're 3, sometimes they're 5. I can't even think of that many that are 3 or 5. They're mostly 1 minute. And again, detailed monitoring costs something to turn on. Not all EC2 metrics are tracked by default, and you'll have to install the CloudWatch agent to collect those metrics. So memory utilization, disk swap, space utilization, page file utilization. And so I just really want to point out the two, memory and disk. So am I running out of memory? Am I running out of disk space? You will need the CloudWatch agent to collect that information. So there you go.